Okay, this next presentation is also an IE alumni. This company, this startup, has been around for about a year. They have some traction, and they came up with an idea which was pretty simple. Why should you pay for car insurance if your car is not being used? Join me in welcoming Next Seguros.
Thank you, Terence. Good afternoon, everybody. Well, thanks, the IE Entrepreneurship, and Area 31 for inviting us to present you our company. I'm Bruno Mazzilli. I'm in charge of business development of Next Seguros. And if we can switch to the first slide, please. Okay, so it seems that we have a problem. And the problem that we all have is that when cars are not used, we're paying for the insurance. So does any one of you have a car? Is it parked outside? Then you guys are paying for the insurance. So what we propose is the solution. And it seems very simple, no? Which is only paying when your car is in use. It's a smart car insurance. So if you guys would have Next Seguros insurance, you wouldn't be paying for the insurance as I do. So our value proposition, we assess the risk by mileage. How do we do this? We do this thanks to technology. We plug a device to your OBD port, and thus we can give you a reduction, an average premium reduction of 30%. And we can give you additional services such as the car connected and just-in-time car services. Regarding the target market, there are out there 9 million vehicles making less than 10,000 kilometers a year. So that gives us a target market of 2.75 billion euros, which is a big market, no? And currently the sales channels that we're working is the direct channel, mostly internet and call center. So our business model and revenues is based on two pillars. First is the commissions that we receive for the insurance premium and the success fee for the claims reduction. We reduce it around 25% of the current market average. And then the technology services. Thanks to the technology, we can give you geolocation services and service maintenance and repairs. Well, I guess that most of you are thinking right now, if this is so simple, why isn't the industry doing it? It's quite simple. It's because of the current insurance business model. Insurance companies are cash cows. They generate a lot of cash. So, I mean, who on earth would think about reducing what they're charging you just because they're going to make money? They're going to make less money. So, who can do it? Someone from outside of the industry. There's where we come. So what would they do if they reduce the premiums? They will cannibalize their client base and reduce their premium, their average premium. Regarding technology, this business is mostly about technology. As mentioned before, we connect this device to the OBD port of the cars, and thus we receive information from not only from the car, but from your driving behaviors and from your patterns, from your mobility pattern. That gives us the ability of generating additional revenues, such as mobility, as mentioned before, localization, geolocation, and online and just-in-time maintenance services. So you maybe are asking yourselves, has this proven successful in other markets? Yes. We have two cases. In the UK, we have Insure the Box. It's a company that started operations in 2010. They have currently 300,000 customers, and they're making 500,000 pounds of revenue every day. They were bought, well, 75% of the company a couple of months ago by a Japanese group with a company valuation of 170 million pounds. And in the USA, we have Metromile. It was incorporated a little bit afterwards, and it hasn't gained as much traction as Insure the Box, but it sure is making pretty well. They have raised $20 million, and they're making 4,000 new customers every month. And what about us, our main milestones? We have raised, so far, 3.5 million. We have just signed a media for equity agreement, and we're going to go live with 1,200 GRPs by by this month to 2 months more. We have entered agreements with 2 underwriting companies, leading companies, and the reinsurance is backed by Swiss Re, and we are gaining some traction. We are converting every day 15%, 1/5, of the incoming leads. We are receiving 180 leads every day, and we are making between 25 and 30 new customers every day. We are having a daily revenue of between 6,000 and 7,000 euros. Regarding the management, most of the management comes from the telematics industry, and well, and regarding the shareholders, we have shareholders from the financial industry, entrepreneurs, and from the insurance industry. Thank you very much, and if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy.
Hello. Just one question. Are you just thinking in the Spanish market?
So far, yes. I mean, as Americans say, first is first, and we're thinking about Spanish market. But we have developed a whole platform. We have developed the technology, and we are thinking of going abroad, yes, of course.
How you are going to manage the brand? Because you are mixing an English word with a Spanish word. So if you go to an English market, for example, how do you think it's going to work? Or?
Next is okay.
No, Seguros. I'm talking about the second
Oh, okay.
one.
I mean, well, Next Auto is the product.
Okay, thank you.
But we'll adapt it to different markets.
What are the plans for moving from 180 leads to 18,000 leads per day?
Okay, the projections that we have, I mean, we haven't implemented the marketing plan yet, but the projections that we have, since we're starting to go live in TV and radio by mid this month, are going to be triple, no? So by mid this month until from then on, we're going to receive maybe 560, 600 leads a day. So we're going to have more brand awareness, but our projections are more or less the same. So we'll be thinking about converting 15% of the incoming leads.
And after the TV show?
We have, after the TV show, well, we have a marketing plan in which we are doing SEO, SEM, retargeting, RTV, many different actions to increase our brand awareness and to increase the traffic that goes to our website.
What are your current sales figures? I didn't see any financial information in your presentation.
Yeah, it was on purpose. Our current sales figures, as I said before, we're 25 customers every day, and with an average premium of 320 euros, between 300 and 340, we're making 6,000, 7,000 euros a day. That's gross revenue. We have to, because our revenue is just commissions. It's the commission.
And where did you spend the money you have raised till now? You have raised a lot of money.
Yeah. She says yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, first year we raised from friends and family 1.2 million, and we have developed the platform. We have developed the agreements. We have to pay people, all of that. Then the media for equity is not money that goes into the bank, no. Mm. And then we just raised an additional $1 million, so it's standing in the bank so far. What are we going to do with it? Implement the marketing plan. So what we need is brand awareness and buy traffic, redirect traffic to our website. We also have to pay web comparison sites. Else.
Do you have a business plan when you will break even?
Our break even, it's projected to be in 2017.
Can you tell us a bit more about the technology you're using?
Okay, so the technology, as said before, it's based on a device that we connect to the OBD ports. All vehicles from 2001 by European regulation need to have an OBD port. The OBD port is like the computer of the car. So this device has a 3G, a SIM card, Bluetooth, GPS. It's like a smartphone plugged to your car. So this device is collecting the information and is sending it to our servers. So we are exploiting that data, and thus we know how you're driving, when you're driving, how many kilometers you're doing. So that's most about the technology. It's encrypted. It's LOPD protection and else. But I'm not a tech guy, so. If you want, I can put you in touch with the CTO.
You mentioned another U.S. company that is using that, and I also think that Progressive, the insurance company, is also using that.
It's a different device. Yes, Progressive is using it.
But my question is, I was not going to ask about that. It was about the profile of your customers. What is the profile of your customers, and what is the profile that you expect to attract? Apart from people who don't move the cars.
That's exactly the profile of our customers. People who, we don't look for good drivers or bad drivers. We just look for drivers who use less the cars. So their driving frequency is lower than the average.
But so what about people who use don't use so much the car, but they crash it every time that they use it?
Well, we believe, and it has proven so, that we have reduced claims because of the device, because our underwriting policies. No, so not everyone suits for this insurance. We also check in Spain. There's something called Cinco, in which we check your claims history. So if you don't qualify, we're not interested in you.
Jose's question. How are you going to get more leads without spending all the money you've raised and more?
We're going to spend more money. I mean, we have to implement the marketing plan.
How are you going to get more customers without spending more money than you can possibly raise?
Maybe we'll raise more money. I mean, with the money that we have currently, we can implement the marketing plan, I mean, till July next year, no? And with the conversion and everything, I mean...
So what is your main source of lead generation? The single one?
Currently, our web comparison sites.
For your plan?
For our plan, our website.
And how are you going to generate people coming to your website?
We have to generate brand awareness. We have to buy the traffic, SEO, SEM, RTB, retargeting, marketing plan. So far, I mean, besides our mothers and cousins and else, nobody knows us. But in a couple of months, thanks to TV, radio, and else, hopefully some other people will know us.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Chris.